Hi and thanks for joining me on my journey to financial independence. From humble beginnings with only a few €100 invested, my portfolio is now approaching the €60,000 mark. Keep in mind that slow and steady wins the game. May is over and it is time again to look back at the performance of my portfolio and the major developments on the P2P scene. May and early June were marked with numerous announcements that I'll examine in more detail later. Stay tuned until the end when I will explain how to get 3.5% interests on your euro deposits with minimal risk. As always, I will start with my smallest position and work my way up to the biggest. So without further ado, let's see how my portfolio performed in May of 2023. Crowdpear has seen an uptick of projects, with interest rates ranging from 10 to 12%. The higher interest rates are however only available by stacking different bonuses, welcome bonus and loyalty bonus. The interests are payable once per quarter, similar to dividend payments of US stocks. Personally, I consider this a downside because I really enjoy the predictability of monthly cash flows. For the time being I haven't received any interests yet, but due to the increased supply I was at least able to spread my €1,000 over 10 projects. I am looking forward to see how these investments develop and plan to further fund the account. My RoboCash account continues to grow and is with the most recent €500 top-up worth over €2,500. My average interest rate remains around 10%. The cash drag persists, albeit at a lower level as before. In an attempt to reduce it, I further increased the minimum investment per loan to €25. The maximum remains the same at €30. The income in May was €16.04. I topped up my income marketplace account with further €500. I was happy to see that all the funds are now invested in credits. My position is now worth €2,888. The platform generated €23.92 of interest. Income Marketplace also shared with their investors the financial results of one of their lenders, Juancho Te Presta. The lender from Colombia generated a net loss of €125,000. Link to financial results will be in the video description. Moments like this are good to take stock. So I briefly looked the company and past financial results. According to the information available on emis.com, Juancho Te Presta is rapidly growing their revenue and their profit margin. Based on that, I wouldn't be too concerned about the loss. My Lande account grew to €6,180. Unfortunately, it was disappointing to see a drop in the monthly cash flow. Despite reaching a new all-time high of invested funds, the monthly income in May amounted only to €14.81. At a closer examination I didn't notice any changes in the number of delayed credits, however the statistics at every platform need to be taken with a grain of salt. I also observed for a longer period of time that Lande is not very diligent when it comes to keeping the investors informed what is happening with overdue loans. I also noticed several times that problematic borrowers often make payments, providing incorrect payment details which leads to further delays. This leads me to believe that there are many things that Lande can further improve. I also seen that 2 loan agreements will be terminated and debt recovery applications at courts will be submitted. How well Lande collects the debt will be an important sign of things to come and will have an impact on the success of this platform. As always, I will keep you updated. PeerBerry would easily be my favorite platform if it weren't the need for manual investing. The lack of supply means that the loans get bought up before auto invest gets to them. This also means there is some cash drag when investing on the platform. Despite all this, the platform remains a solid performer and I invested further €500. The income for May was €49.67. Esketit is one of the best performing platforms with a solid internal rate of return of 14.89%. All of the funds are fully invested and the delayed loans are still promptly bought back. I invested further €1,000. In May 2023 Esketit generated €57.09 of interests. This is so far the highest value for this platform. My EstateGuru position is still experiencing problems due to high default rate of the Germany loans. Out of my 196 active investments, I have a total of 38 defaulted loans, 19 of them from Germany. The expected recovery date for the Germany loans is somewhere in 2025. The invested €9,309 generated €74.24 of interest, which is still a good result considering all of the challenges. This shows why good diversification within a platform is so important. Due to a cautious approach, my Germany loans constitute only 11.13% of my total portfolio. My position on ViaInvest broke the €10,000 mark and I haven't been adding money to it in the last few months. My biggest gripe with the platform still remains the constant technical problems. Their customer support is also extremely unprofessional, and a good example of that is my issue with the withholding tax. My investment of €10,067 generated €90.24 of interests. Bondora Go and Grow remains my biggest position with €13,269. This investment generated €73.37. In my past videos I kept mentioning that Bondora Go and Grow Unlimited with 4% interests just isn't viable in the current interest environment. It was therefore nice to see that Bondora announced the return of the original Go and Grow with 6.75% interests. The product was implemented again, most likely due to the slowing number of new users and due to a lack of funds for credits. To sum up, my total income for May 2023 from P2P investments was €399.38, a €27 increase from April. With an additional €3,000 of top-ups and the reinvestment of profits, my total investment rose to over €59,000. I still need to redistribute some of the Bondora money. My idea is to take part of the Bondora funds and the rest of my cash position and transfer it over to ScalableCapital, a German fintech company that offers 3.5% interests on your cash. The deposits up to €100,000 are protected by German state bank guarantees. Referral link is in the video description. While it doesn't cover the inflation, it's still the better place to park the money at negligible risk. If you wish to support me on my investment journey, please subscribe and like the video or use any of the referral links in the video description. As always, remember that every investment carries considerable risks. Don't invest money that you can't afford to lose, and don't blindly trust YouTubers. I am also looking forward to an exchange of views, so please drop a comment. Thanks for watching.